Well, it's just a few hours now since all of us in the newsroom started to see this news appearing. We could barely take it in. After all, resigning is just not something that popes usually do. So let's bring you an insight into how we are working on this story right now. Over to Ros Atkins, who's in the World's newsroom. Ros?
Hi, Michelle. Well, as you'll know, because you were here a few minutes ago, there's a real hubbub in the World's newsroom as we do our very best to cover this story from all of the necessary angles. We're speaking to BBC reporters around the world, also gathering what news agencies are saying and hearing from viewers and listeners around the world too. Let me give you an idea of some of the people involved in that process. If you come this way, we'll meet Holly. She's running the BBC Live page, an invaluable resource on a big story. Let's just interrupt her a moment. Hi, Holly. Sorry to bother you. Give our viewers an idea of the kind of things that you're collating onto the Live page.
So we're looking at Twitter and correspondents are filing pieces. We've also got the wires on EMPS. Agencies like Reuters and AFP are publishing lines, and we've got a reaction from world leaders that are coming through as well.
And all of this is being put into one place. I can see you've got something from BBC Russian there praising the timing of the move.
Yeah, world, our sort of colleagues around the world are filing pieces from different media across the world.
Well, there's probably no busier person in the BBC at the moment, so I'll let you get back to it. Thank you very much indeed. If you come over here, I'll introduce you to James. Now, James's role is as an editor with BBC News Gathering, speaking to BBC correspondents and reporters around the world to give us an idea of how we can cover this story. Sorry to bother you, James. What's your first move when we get news like this through?
We have to call the different assets that we have abroad. I mean, in this particular case, we have three correspondents and producers in Rome. We just get on the phone to them. We have to get them, A, to confirm the story, and B, to get them on air.
And presumably you're also thinking about who you can get to wherever the story is. So, for instance, John Sopel was going to be presenting Global this afternoon.
Yeah,
he's now on a
massive
plane.
deployment is going on at the moment to get people to Rome. Completely out of the blue this came, so absolutely, yeah, we're getting people on.
Thank you very much. I'll let you get back to it too. Now, if you come across the newsroom, Michelle, up here on the board we can see what's called BH Arrivals, Broadcasting House Arrivals. That tells you the reports that are coming in from around the world, also bookings for live reports as well. I just saw Robert Piggott, one of our religious affairs correspondents, filing a piece, and details of that came up on the screen. Now, I've come all the way over here because, as you'll see on this screen, it says UGC Hub. Now, that's a bit of BBC jargon. User-generated content means information we're being given and analysis by viewers and listeners around the world. And if you stroll over here, we can chat to another James who is busy looking at how our audience around the world is reacting. Hi, James.
Hello.
What are you seeing?
Well, plenty of shock to start with. A lot of people respecting his decision, and they seem to empathise with him.
It was interesting. I was getting a lot of tweets from African listeners and viewers praising the fact that he's realised when to go and saying some African leaders could do well to copy that example.
A lot of people have been saying that. They've respected the fact he's gone when he feels the time's right. And interestingly, in that viewpoint, they're saying Peter Turkson is a potential replacement, and that's a lot of people saying that. So they like to see change. And but yeah, ultimately, shock worldwide. Coming from the US,
thank you very much indeed. And Michelle, I was speaking to Marco, who runs BBC World News' Facebook page. He was saying the big recurring issue at the moment is that lots of people are saying, how about a pope from outside of Europe? And I should also mention that if you want to see where we collate all of these reports, go to bbc.com/news, click on Live page, and you'll see all of it in one place, thanks to Holly, who we met just now.